Hi there. It's me, it's Catherine, and I'm here for my weekly vlog an hour later than I usually come. So I'm wondering if anybody got the message. We sent out an email and to say that it was going to be late this week. So let me tell you why. Hetty Pugh is one of the folks that she does meditation and guided imagery and just wonderful, wonderful using inner guidance and inner strength to further health and wellness and a bunch of other stuff. Anyway, she's done some stuff at our recent conferences. And so we had 2 days with Hetty, a 2 day course, and the timing got messed up because she's on the West Coast. So anyway, so that's why the vlog is late today. Whoever's here, thank you for coming. I see that. Oh, Jenny. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Jenny's here. She was in the class. So we had 2 days, yesterday and today, 3 hours each day. And then we have a couple of times we're gonna meet and then it will wrap up in August. So it's 3 months. Wow. I'm always so grateful. I talk about gratitude a lot. I talk about gratitude in Lipedema Simplified. I talk about gratitude, as we're working through all of what we have opportunities to work through. This was especially profound for me. I have struggled, really struggled, especially the past couple of years since I've been dealing with central lymphatic issues. It was like, all right, come on, universe. I have lipedema, I have lymphedema. I've been dealing with all this stuff for so long, and my weight goes every which way. It doesn't matter what I do, and yada 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 yada. And God, why do I have to deal with this? Well, the thing that's become representative for me around this is getting to the pool. Let me say that again. It's getting to the pool. It's more challenging because I've been sick, I can't drive, and the pool is 15 minutes away. But since I can't drive there, it becomes very difficult. And getting there is so difficult because I have so many issues with my mobility from all of what I've been dealing with. I am not complaining, I am simply stating facts and bitching a bit, just a bit. But anyway, so we'll see. That's what I worked on for 2 days. That what underneath it all, going to the pool, when I go, I spend a couple of hours there. It's not quick. It's like I like to stay for a couple of hours, and it actually helps with the swelling. And that's what I want. I want ongoing support and help. And I've had physical therapy a lot, especially this year. So I've been going to physical therapy. I just took a hiatus um, so that I could spend time in the pool. And then I have to get over what feels like what's the tallest mountain in the whole world? That one. It's like getting over that mountain. Uh, because that's what it feels like to me. I have done so much to try and overcome it. And it seems so simple, just go to the pool. Anyway, so I found myself over this weekend exploring my own resistance, my own inner dialogue, and underlying, besides just having these lymphatic disorders and diseases that I deal with, the underlying ways that I hold myself, how, it's never quite good enough, and yada, 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 yada. It's not good enough. I'm not good enough. I'm never quite, it's never quite right. And I'm a failure. I've done so much and yet still I'm struggling. At 76, I'm still trying to figure out how to get to the pool. Oh, Mary Kay. Oh my God, Mary Kay. And Mary Kay was my pool buddy. We were pool buddies for months where we were going to the pool. Oh, thanks, Jenny, Mount Everest. Um, oh my God, Mary Kay, I was planning to call you this week. Uh, Unbelievable. So, so my goal is, to go back to the pool, even if I start at 3 times a week. We'll see. So I'm setting it up. I'm setting up a schedule. I'm making a commitment. I'm looking for someone who can commit to driving me and picking me up. So I'm definitely moving on it, but it's deeper than that, which is why I'm going into such detail here. Yeah, it's much deeper than that. It's really about self-care, self-love, self-compassion, and kindness. Um, oh, this is good. Sandra says she finally got approval for a pump, and and it's been like a miracle for her legs. That's wonderful. I have been a real fan of the pump and appreciated it. So you'll let us know how it goes. Yeah, I should be able to find a helper to drive me to the pool. So we'll see. We'll see. I, I'm gonna move on it all right away. Um, so what I was saying is it has to do with kindness. It's what I finally came to. I've spent a lifetime blaming myself, shaming myself, you know, convinced. When I came up with the words, "You mean it's not my fault?" That was the first thing that happened when I discovered the diagnosis of lipedema. You mean it's not my fault? It's not, I've always thought it's my fault. Well, even though I say those words, I believe it's my fault. I believe it. There's a place inside so deep and so somehow integrated into this whole um, journey with the lymphatic diseases and what we do and how we support one another. Uh, One of the ladies had this beautiful, beautiful drawing she had done. I think it was on a rock, but anyway, it says you are a person of worth. And it just was very deeply moving to me because I think that's why we're here. That's why I keep showing up, despite all of my own self judgment. Um, yeah. So this is why we're late. I'm late this week. I'm late coming to you, and I want to apologize for that. As I said, there was a snafu with the timing. Um, oh, Julie is Julie doesn't have the same problem I have getting to the pool. Here it is. Get to the pool no matter what you have to do. It is 69 degrees in Camarillo, California, which is always perfect in Camarillo. As is Julie. Julie is always great. So we were going to start the conversations about our community. If you are interested in starting to have a conversation as to community, what we have, what we'd like to see different, what would like to see more of, what would like to see less of. That's going to start happening on Sundays right after my vlog. So starting next Sunday. Next Sunday is Memorial Day weekend. Yes. Next Sunday is Memorial Day weekend. So we'll start next Sunday. To begin with, it'll probably be a half hour. We're just going to chat. So do plan to join us if you can, if you'd like. I will post the link to the Zoom room. I will also send out an email, and it will also go out in our weekly newsletter for Tribe. Okay, ladies, that's it. I've been talking almost nonstop. It feels like I've been processing all weekend. So, love you. See you. Let's see how we're going to see how this one turns out. Love you.